Question 1. In what year was he born? Question 2. In what American state was he born? Question 3. What was his full name at birth? Question 4. What was his first hit in the UK charts? Question 5. What was his first hit in the US charts? Question 6. What was his second studio album titled? Question 7. With whom did he record a few tracks on the album Two Great Guitars? Question 8. Who was his piano player for many years? Question 9. In what film was You Never Can Tell featured in 1994? Question 10. Excluding My Ding-a-Ling, what was his biggest hit in the UK charts? That's the first 10 questions down.
I hope you've enjoyed it, folks, so far. Don't forget to subscribe. Rokit2ya Quizzes.
Please do.
Here we go. 10 seconds to the answers.
Question 1. In what year was he born? 1926. Question 2. In what American state was he born? Missouri. Question 3. What was his full name at birth? Charles Edward Anderson Berry. Question 4. What was his first hit in the UK charts? School Day. Question 5. What was his first hit in the US charts? Maybelline. Question 6. What was his second studio album titled? 1 Dozen Berries. Question 7. With whom did he record a few tracks on the album Two Great Guitars? Bo Diddley. Question 8. Who was his piano player for many years? Johnny Johnson. Question 9. In what film was You Never Can Tell featured in 1994? Pulp Fiction. Question 10. Excluding My Ding-a-Ling, what was his biggest hit in the UK charts? No Particular Place to Go.
Here we go with questions number 11 straight through to 20. Good luck. Question 11. What out of this world experience did Chuck and Johnny have in 1977? Question 12. What was his favourite guitar, make and brand? Question 13. What was the title of the 1987 documentary? Question 14. In what year was Run, Rudolph, Run released? Question 15. Which Beach Boys song was a rewrite of Sweet Little 16? Question 16. In the US, what record label did he sign to after leaving Chess? Question 17. In what UK city was My Ding-a-Ling recorded? Question 18. What is the title of his final studio album released in 2017? Question 19. Johnny Be Good was never a hit in the UK for Chuck, but who released it in 1972 for a small hit? Question 20. What age was Chuck when he died?
Here's the answers for questions 11 to 20.
Have you subscribed yet? Please do.
And why not?
Question 11. What out-of-world experience did Chuck and Johnny have in 1977? Johnny Be Good was included on the Voyager Golden Record. Question 12. What was his favourite guitar, make and brand? It was a Gibson ES C55 in cherry red, of course. Question 13. What was the title of the 1987 documentary? Hail, Hail, Rock and Roll. Question 14. In what year was Run, Rudolph, Run released? 1958. And I do love singing that song. It's really good. Question 15. Which Beach Boys song was a rewrite of Sweet Little 16? Surfing USA. Question 16. In the US, what record label did he sign to after leaving Chess? Mercury. Question 17. In what UK city was My Ding-a-Ling recorded? Coventry. Question 18. What is the title of his final studio album released in 2017? Just simply, Chuck. Question 19. Johnny Be Good was never a hit in the UK for Chuck, but who released it in 1972 and it was a small hit? Jimi Hendrix. Question 20. What age was Chuck when he died? 90, and that was a sad day for rock and roll.
It was a sad day.
So there you go, folks. That's the 20 questions over and done with. How have you done? Do let us know in the comments below. You know, Chuck Berry is one of our favourites. Steve, what about you? What would you like to tell me a bit?
Well, from a personal point of view, I think some of you may know I'm a musician. I played drums, bass, and guitar. I started off on drums, then I played bass. But when I started playing guitar, my one and only first ambition was to play the intro to Johnny Be Good. And I can do it now, maybe not that well, but I can do it. And I love playing that song again, whether I'm drumming, guitaring, or bassing. What a song to play! You know, it's amazing. You know, all his songs are amazing to play. I mean, no particular place to go. What a song that is.
You were telling me yesterday how you like the Jimi Hendrix version of it.
Yes, that's right.
And, you know, when we play it as a band or a duo, it is very heavily laden like that. But, you know, it does, Johnny Be Good does give you a little insight how much you can change it, but it still is the same song. It's still Johnny Be Good, and it's widely recognised. Whenever we play it or we sing it, it always gets the dancers up there. It's one of these songs that it just hasn't lost any sense of time since it was released. What year was it? 58, 59?
58, I think. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
around about that.
You know, late 50s, and it's just never lost its sense of time.
Certainly not.
Amongst any musicians.
Yes.
You know, you'll say to them, do you know Johnny Be Good? And they'll say, oh, yeah.
Well, they should
yeah.
do. They're not a musician if they can't play that, in my opinion. And all these other songs, School Day, Sweet Little 16, You Never Can Tell, You Can't Catch Me. Every one of them a winner. Yes, there was, of course, Minding a Ling, but, after all those years of hits and good songs, you can have enough one, but there again, it was number one.
And then when you hear other people talking, they all say, "Oh yeah, it started with Chuck Berry. I heard Chuck Berry playing this, or I heard Chuck Berry playing that, and that's what got me to play guitar." Ian, our guitarist that used to play with us at one time with the Cluedo Club, he said that he always wanted to learn Johnny B. Good after he's seen Michael J. Fox play it in Back to the Future, and that was why he picked up a guitar and learned to play. And he's a really good guitarist, so it's just amazing how many people he's actually inspired to play.
Oh, absolutely.
And we've got to mention the duck walk.
Oh, yes.
He definitely was a first in the duck walk on stage, and that, he was a right showman. So, Chuck Berry, that's a go. Who's next week, Steve?
The Animals.
There you go. All the way from Newcastle. Don't forget that now, folks. Let us know in the comments below how many you've done, and we'll catch you next week. Bye.
Bye.